A camera to me left and a camera to me right. A clip of ammunition for me little Armalite. Today I have the AR-18 or AR-180. History buffs don't kill me. Take your sensitive ass to forgotten weapons. This is the gun that defined the IRA and the conflict of the Troubles. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Let's get into it. But wait, before we get into the gun, how about a little brief history of the IRA and the conflict known as the Troubles? The IRA traces back to the Irish War of Independence in the early 1900s when Irish nationalists fought to break away from the British rule. So after Ireland gained independence in 1921, the island was divided, leaving Northern Ireland part of the United Kingdom, and decades of political and religious tension eventually exploded into a violent conflict known as the Troubles. Republican groups like the Provisional IRA fought to unite Ireland, while British forces and loyalist groups fought to keep Northern Ireland in the UK. The conflict lasted until the Good Friday Agreement of 1998. However, I think they're facing a bit of a resurgence right now, but that's none of my business. I would also like to throw a quick political disclaimer. I do not side with the British. I do not side with the Irish. Monkey brain see shitty rifle. Monkey brain see cool archive photos. Monkey brain say me make video. So the AR-18 here traces back to legendary firearms designer Eugene Stoner, who was the same engineer who created the AR-15 while working at Armalite in the 1950s. The rights to the AR-15 got sold to Colt, and then Colt went on to do all their shit for the US military, but that's besides the point. If you want to look into that, has to do with like the XMs and the 602s. But anyways, we're talking about the AR-18 here. After the AR-15 design was sold to Colt's manufacturing company, Armalite still wanted a rifle that they could produce and sell internationally. So Stoner and his team began working on a new concept that would be cheaper and easier to manufacture. The result was the AR-18, so instead of the AR-15's direct gas system, the AR-18 uses a short stroke piston with a stamped steel receiver so that it could be built with simple machinery, i.e. be sent to armies within countries who did not have very high-tech manufacturing capabilities to do any better than a stamped sheet metal receiver. If you come look over here, you can tell it's stamped sheet metal because of the way it is. This is actually my first time having hands-on with it, so I think the way you take it apart is this. Hold on, let me move some shit over so you got more stuff to look at. Also, huge shout out to Mr. Marcos and his daughter on the way, Hazel. Say what's up, Hazel. And his beautiful lady, Shelby. He is the one who loaned me this rifle. I had a very hard time finding it. But anyways, I already showed you this. Come here. Let me show you a quick manual of arms before we get to shooting. So, to fold the stock, press these little pins in, and then you fold it like that, like such and so, and then just yank it back out. Also, I heard a rumor that the plastic parts in this were manufactured by Mattel, so like the same people who make Barbie dolls. I don't know if that's true or not, but if it is, it'd kind of check out, right? Fudlore? Speaking of Fudlore, I was having like a 40-minute conversation with this dude named Bob while I was waiting for my cameraman to arrive. I don't know if you guys knew this, but I got really valuable information from him today. He said that actually in Vietnam, when the Viet Cong would find a dead Marine, they would take their .223 ammunition and put it through their AKs and it would fire. And then he goes, "Did you know that? I bet you didn't." I did not know that, sir. Really interesting information. Should we put that to the test? He also said that when the Viet Cong would go to fire that .223 through their AK, the round would just kind of bounce through the barrel and then somehow make its way out downrange, and they wouldn't have to buy any ammo or be supplied any ammo, so thought that was pretty interesting. Me personally, I think it's gonna be like a hot dog in a hallway kind of situation, but maybe we'll try it out sometime. You never know. Sometimes these old heads know what's going on. I'm willing to give it a shot. All right, so to pop this bad Larry open, there's a pin right here, and then you push this lever forward, and that should pop the upper receiver from, and there is the recoil assembly, the little splungies. I'm sorry for allowing that to happen. It kind of pops out on you. Twiggle assembly and a hammer, and then you see the bolt, and you see the reciprocating charging handle, which means that it stays with the bolt the entire time, every time it cycles. So it's gonna go
like that, but I'm being a lot more gentle with it. Well, it's gonna go like, kind of like a... Oh, you're trying to make me finish.
I'm gonna be gentle with that because this is not mine. So it's all back together in one piece. Oh, I like the way the little dust cover looks. Don't you like that? It's kind of got like a Fruitiger arrow kind of look to it.
Huh?
You know what I mean? Like a Fruitiger arrow, kind of like a bubbly, goofy kind of style, like a refreshing take on a timeless classic. Does it look like I'm walking? Don't stop that camera. Traditional Irish folklore dance. Should we shoot this motherfucking thing? Okay, wow, interesting. So I want to talk about the recoil real quick. So if you look at the muzzle device on here, there's only a port through the center of the top and not the bottom, which kind of makes the recoil like snappy and kind of jerk down like that. But that's good because the IRA loves to shoot people in the kneecaps. That's actually what they're known for doing now. So it's kind of like a, which is great because it directs you right down to the kneecaps of whomever your target is. So the front end is kind of like, yeah, it jerks you down a little bit, and that's okay because then with the recoil, you also get that short stroke gas piston system that kind of just, ow, kind of just snaps it back real quick. Just kind of like that. So we're looking at a really nice piece of tooling here, a really nice piece of sheet metal. You can pick this up at your local Home Depot. Yeah, anyways, come, let's look at this target. I would imagine this is all considered an A zone. And see, it's fine if it went off target because you can't prove that I went off target. Do you see any rounds impacted? Listen, you can't prove that I went off target, and even if you could, good luck finding me because I'm in a guerrilla army, so you cannot try me for war crimes. My military faction doesn't even really exist, does it? Do I exist? Is that IRA erasure? Hold on, don't get mad at me. Guys, I said again, I'm not political on this matter. Many great things about Ireland, many great things about the UK. Well, Great Britain. This is the UK. Ireland is the UK. I'm trying to not get in trouble, guys. You see that? You see that? I'm trying to not get any troubles here. So that was fun to get a feel for the AR-180, but now I want to switch it out for some melee because I have an idea. Girl, let me take out my earplugs so I can see more clearly. I got a clear ballistic. Yes, I bought it just for you guys because I love you so much. Thank you to all who support the fanfics and the channel. Fanfics is the best way to support the channel because that allows me to purchase things like this. Basically, this is what the FBI uses to rate like the fucking pattern. Anyways, so I got this clear ballistic because I got, I think, like 5 different types of 5.56, or I got some also 2.23, but tomato, potato, Ireland. So what this is gonna do is allow me to fire each round through a consistent medium and allow you to see. Because we're thinking about, okay, the IRA, they're getting these guns from who the fuck knows where, and who the fuck knows where they're getting their ammo. There's not like a uniform ammo that they're getting from their government. Get it? You got it. I'm also gonna cut this in half because I wanna put them side by side so you can see what damage the British person would take versus the Irish person. Well, because they killed like, yeah, they were killing like citizens and enemy. Yeah, they were killing like, you know, the British people and the Irish people, yeah. Actually, you know what? Let me tell you about a dream that I had the other night. Oh my God. So I've been watching so much IRA content the past couple days to try to like get a grasp on the history and prepare for this project. And I had a dream the other night where I was like, I was like, okay, I need to study this conflict a little bit more, so let me go back in time. So I went back in time and I'm in the town square. And so you know how people would like self-immolate? I don't know if anybody from the IRA set themselves on fire, but in my dream, they were making like their own version of it where these 2 guys went in front of the town square and they had set up 2 giant industrial meat grinders and they had themselves fed in at the same time, head first. Oh my God, and it was so real in my dream, and I was like, I was quite petrified. I was like, holy fuck, why are they doing that to themselves? Like, is it that deep? I don't know. Maybe to them it was. But then I got really mad afterwards because I was like, you know what? Fuck it. That's kind of metal. But then I found out that they took huge doses of heroin right before they went in there, because I was wondering why they weren't flinching. And then I talked to some people. Oh yeah, they took giant doses of heroin. So I was like, oh my God, now you're illegitimate to the queen. She doesn't even care. Like, you took the easy way out. That, again, this was all fictional, but disclaimer, they were professionals. Do not try that at home. Come on. Come on. That's what I do to Peanut after the camera's cut.
Yuck. I mean, yay.
Okay, so anyways, we're gonna run these various rounds through. I trace that square from the ballistics gel onto the target so that I can shoot and see where I'm impacting so that I don't fuck over this whole operation. You see what I'm doing? What she's doing is very smart, but very fucking dangerous. So I only have 4 rounds to start with. It doesn't really matter what I'm shooting with because we're just getting
Where's
our...
your phone?
Oh, that's dead center.
Damn.
Go take a look at the target. I'll put it on safe. I definitely won't point it at you. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I've got 5 different types of ammo here. First up, we're gonna start with some 223 53 grain VMAX. Woo! Ah! Wait. That's so cool.
Whoa.
This is the first time I've ever done that. Oh my God, that's art. I want to take it home and keep it like a pet. Now, what would you do if this happened inside of you, huh? What would you reckon? Yeah, that's what I've probably done.
That's the technique. If you're gonna use
Opinion loading, opinion loading. Okay, so why you're seeing this round react this way in the clear ballistics gel is because this is a varmint round. So it's meant for, you know, very small varmint. The second it impacts, it's gonna explode because you don't have a lot of mass for that to travel through. So like when you're shooting at a varmint, like a British person, like a varmint, like a rat or a squirrel, you need it to expand right away. That was sure fun, but let's try some green tip for some stark contrast. So VMAX was made for exterminating British people, and green tip was made for exterminating Irish people. In Fortnite, in Minecraft, I have Irish and British in my blood, so I'm allowed to say both of those things. And I have Mexican in my blood too, so I'm allowed to call you a fucking Woo! Show clear. No! We're gonna clean it off. I'm not gonna look at it yet. I don't want the grain reveal yet. Peanut, clean it. Peanut, clean my gelatinous block. That's upside down, Peanut. No, Peanut. Give me that, Peanut. Ooh. Where'd the rest of it go? So here's the VMAX. Here's the green tip. You can see the green tip kind of just went straight through and it ended up right there. This shit doesn't matter anymore, does it? It keyholed a little bit, which is perfect. To further demonstrate what I'm gonna do to Peanut after this video. Ugh. Oh, that made me feel like I want to throw up. That was gross. Okay, perfect, we're ready to shoot. Oh, it's gonna happen. Guys, I know what you're thinking. It doesn't count, it's not drunk shooting if you only had 1 beer. I'm Irish, it takes me about 12 Guinnesses to get drunk. That was a little bit of throw up. Happy St. Patrick's Day! Lads, don't forget to split the G this St. Patrick's. Let me lock it on that. Lads, don't forget to split the G this St. Patrick's Day.
bruh, bruh, bruh.
And fuck the Brit, and then you cut out right there. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. I'm gonna speed clean this Guinness now because we don't leave our trash in public lands. Hey, also, I did a whole IRA cosplay and it's dropping this month on Fanfix. Fanfix is the best way to support the platform. That's where I do chatting behind the scenes and really good themed gun photo shoots that you don't see anywhere else. So go tap into that. Link is in the description. For now, that's the end of the video. I'm gonna speed clean these cans because we don't litter on public lands.